Is there something about the RCMP and war crimes that you want to speak about?
Well, first thing I would say is today the United Nations voted to suspend Russia from the Human Rights Committee, which I think was an entirely appropriate measure given the ongoing atrocities and war crimes which we're seeing in Ukraine. There's no question in my mind that Canada has to lead efforts to ensure that everyone who is committing those atrocities is brought to account. You heard last week that we deployed additional resources, more than tripling the current deployment of RCMP to help support the ICC investigation into war crimes in Ukraine. But today the RCMP is formally commencing its domestic investigation into war crimes that are being committed in Ukraine by setting up a website and making sure that people who are arriving to Canada have the ability to offer witness and testimony and other evidence which could lead to either charges, which of course would be a decision taken independently by law enforcement. So very important that we're both leading international efforts to investigate war crimes in Ukraine, but equally here on Canadian turf that the RCMP have taken the decision to really accelerate the work under the War Crimes and Crimes Against Humanity program.
Let's try and figure that out. So basically this is all information gathering to eventually go to the hands of prosecutors at The Hague at the ICC. Is that correct?
Well, certainly that could be one of the positive outcomes of today's announcement. So just again to recap, what the RCMP are doing today is they are setting up a website and they are providing additional information support so that those who are coming to Canada, arriving here, have the opportunity to offer any evidence which could lead to charges involving war crimes and crimes against humanity. What this ensures is first and foremost that we protect the record, even while atrocities are continuing to be visited upon the Ukrainian people, but equally in the event that there's any effort by somebody who perpetrated one of those war crimes, that they cannot use Canada as a safe haven. So it's an important moment.
And do you see any RCMP going to Poland to help gather there, or is this just something that occurs within the confines of this country?
Well, the additional RCMP who are deploying to The Hague, which is where the ICC is based, will start there, and then they will take operational decisions to advance the investigation based on what the landscape looks like. It's important to point out that those decisions are taken independently by law enforcement, by the RCMP.
C'est important pour moi pour poser des questions, le même en français, brièvement pour une conférence.
Absolument. Donc aujourd'hui, la GRC a annoncé le commencement d'un programme pour avancer une enquête sur les crimes de guerre et les crimes contre des humanités. Donc c'est très important pour deux raisons. Premièrement, pour protéger les preuves de ce crime de guerre et des atrocités qui ont été visitées à le peuple ukrainien maintenant. Et deuxièmement, pour réduire le risque que certaines personnes veulent quitter l'Ukraine et viendra au Canada pour éviter des charges. Donc c'est très important.
Merci beaucoup.
Bonne journée. Okay, bonne journée.